Hello, welcome to our live show. This is Hebe Sam, director from Heda Shelves Co.
Hello, this is Sam.
Glad to meet you guys. We are professional manufacturing and selling warehouse rack, supermarket shelf, display stand over 20 years. Thus, more than 100 cultures have 15 salesmen import the racks all over the world. Our factory is located in the four sun cities, have 13,000 square meters. You know, the four sun city is original of steel. Our office company is located in the Guangzhou cities, just 10 minutes walk to the cantilever. Welcome to visit our factory and companies. We also have professional team in here and engineers who work in this industry over 20 years can help you adjust the layout jobs, support you security and square best utilization solution for use. If you have any interesting, glad to invite you subscribe to our channel. If you have any question, please feel free to contact us. We will try our best to help you. Or you can leave your email in here, then we will set the catalog for you. Now we are going to introduce the warehouse rack.
Yes, now you can see we are on the showroom of the warehouse rack. You know, a lot of clients telling us that they ran into some problem of choosing the suitable warehouse rack for their warehouse. So today, I'm going to introduce all kinds of products.
Yes, our normal warehouse racks have light, medium duty racks and heavy panel racks and cantilever system racks and drying racks. So today I'm going to introduce you guys the first rack is for this one. This one, follow us, camera come close. This one we call the medium warehouse racks. And we can see this one is very suitable for the bound cargo, like you can put the bound cargo or anything directly on the layer. It's also suitable for the warehouse, not too much height, and it's very easy to install. So many home seller and shop, small warehouse, we choose this one.
Alright, how about the installation? Is it easy to assemble?
Yes, this is very good question. You know, the mode of a bench of this warehouse rack is very easy to install. So I'm going to let you guys know the components with this warehouse rack. And you guys can see this one we call the uprights and connect bars. We have two options for the uprights. One of they are already connect. One of they are disconnect. Because disconnect, then say the square meter after when you shipping. And the beads we call the P shell beads. Here I got the simple in here, like the P shell, so you can put the layer directly on here. And how about the layer box? As you guys can see, this layer box is the plate layer box. But we also have other two options, like the wooden box, like the mesh box. So basis the requirement you want, we will make the different space for you. And this one loading capacity is for the 500 kilograms. Hello Sam, do you think our client will interesting? What question they will interesting?
Yeah, I think they might be interested in the dimension, you know.
Yes, I think the dimension is very important question because the warehouse for the products want to put how many warehouse racks. So I think the measure is very important. So can you mention the size for the client?
Sure. Is this shelf the standard size?
Yes, this one is our standard size.
Okay, let's check our standard size. Yeah, first of all, the height of the upright. Let's see. Yes, it's actually 2 meter high. And the length.
And the length also is 2 meter. Let us measure the width.
Okay, let's see the width. It's 6 centimeter. 6 centimeter. So the overall dimension for this shelf is 2 meter length, 2 meter height, and 60 centimeter depth. Okay.
Okay, Sam. Can you introduce our client the normal size? Do you have other normal size for that?
Yes, of course. To meet our clients' need, we also have some narrower size, such as 50 centimeter or 40 centimeter. And regarding the low capacity, the usual one is the 200 kilogram per layer. Like this one is around 500 low capacity. So I guess we can just sit here. It is strong enough to bear us. Okay, come and sit down.
Okay. So it's very easy to sit here. No worry to store this warehouse because it's very good for the loading capacity. Hello, Sam. But I don't like your normal size. Can I customize the size?
Yeah, you mean customize the size like about 2.5 meter long or 3 meter height, something like this?
Yes, my warehouse have 3 meters, so I want the height for 3 meters.
Yes, of course. Except the standard size, we can always provide the customer size. Usually speaking, our length is within 3 meters will be very favorable. Also, we have the most professional engineer who can decide the warehouse layout for you, so it is not a question.
Yes, we have professional team in here, so we also can adjust the layout basis to your requirement. Hello, Sam. Do you see this warehouse can be customized the color, or I don't like this color.
You don't like this color? It's okay. You can see inside there is another shelf. This black one. You know, many countries very fond of black because it makes the shelf more elegant. Especially when it comes to the homemade, we can make it home use. You can suppose we put these shelves in your home. Yeah, it's very suitable. For the warehouse use, the black and orange match will be better. This is our experience. So we can also customize the yellow and the green or gray. That is okay for us.
Thank you, Sam, for explanation. I very clearly and I know. Yes, I think you guys also very clearly. If you have any question, also can leave your email or leave your message. We will reply you soon. Hello, Sam. Would you think our client will introduce how to installation for this warehouse rack? Because
Yes. Yes, I think it's necessary to demonstrate how to install these shelves because it's a very easy job. Usually it is only require 2 men. We can finish this job very easily. Now we put down the panel, then we can tear down the pins. You see, very easy. Actually, we can the pin can be adjusted up and down every 72 millimeters. You can see the structure of the steel panel. Here are four strengthened ribs. Yeah, it's very easy for the assembling. Okay, so much for the medium duty shelves. If we want some stronger, more loading capacity shelves, what's your suggestion, Hebe?
Yes, thank you, Sam, make the question for us. And yes, that is we are going to install the other warehouse. Okay, welcome the new friend come to our live show. This is Hebe from Guangzhou Heda Shelves Company. Just follow us. We are going to introduce you guys for the warehouse. And now the next we are going to introduce this warehouse. This warehouse we call the pallet heavy rest. Is suitable for the big loading capacity like the 200 kg over 400 kg, and is composed with the blue uprights and the base. And you guys can see the base. This base have 12 centimeters. I get the simple here. It's very big, so can hold the better loading capacity. And you guys come close. Here have the double C-shape beads. We call the box beads. Also can make the loading capacity more well. And about the size, the left is normal. Can put 2 pallets. And some clients they are worried the safety. They also can edit the clothes bars or edit the mesh box like this.
Yeah, so with the support bin, the pallet will be more stable and not easy to fall down, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking this shelf is around 2 meters. What if I have a warehouse with the height 12 meters? Can we make the shelves more higher?
Sure. As you guys know, this advantage of this one, whereas the height we can customize for 3 meters over 10 meters. So just basically your warehouse, we also can customize the height for you. And then may I know how can I get the size? I don't know the warehouse for the length, for the width, for the height. Can you explain this question for our client?
Yes, of course. You see, when you want to have a project of the warehouse racking system, usually we only need the size of the pallet. The most standard size of pallet is 1.2 meter times 1 meter or 1.2 meter times 1.2 meters. For example, if we have this pallet size 1.2 meter times 1.2 meters, then we will make the bins 2.7 meters. Hebe, do you know why we will make the bins length 2.7 meter?
Yes, I'm going to explain this. And you guys can see, if you want to build the warehouse rack like this, yes, we have three. You can tell us 3 questions. The what? How about the loading capacity for how about the loading capacity you want? Like the per pallets you want to hold how many loading capacity. For the tools, you can tell us the loading capacity measures, like the weight, like the enter measures, so that we can measure the size for you. Because as you can see the left, we can hold the 2 pallets and 2 pallets. So if this one is 1.2 meters, and in here middle, and the other side we keep 10 meters, so we can know the left and the right. We also can know the distance from here, from the base of the end of pallets is about 10 meters. So then we can know the what size you want. The 3 question is, you can tell me your net height for your warehouse and the height for per layer, like the pallet with your goods. Then we have these 3 questions. Then we can calculate the size for you and just the layout just for you.
Yes, exactly. So we will suggest the suitable size based on your pallet size and the exact weight of your pallet. Then we will make out the solution for you. Then we send the quotation. Then we revise the quotation. Usually our production time is 15 days. Then we can arrange the delivery.
Yes. Hello, welcome new friend. It is Hebe from Guangzhou Heda Shelves Companies. And we are going to introduce you guys other warehouse. And you can see this warehouse. The camera come close. The camera can sit in there. Yes, as you guys can see, this one we call the driver rack. My colleague Sam will introduce you guys more detail for the drying rack.
Yes, as we can see, the upright part is very similar to the pallet rack. And the main difference between this driving rack system and the pallet rack system is because the passageway is different. You know, for the pallet rack system, usually it requires around 4 meter passageway. But for this driving rack system, usually our lift will go directly. Our forklift will go directly into this pallet section. So you can see for this driving rack, the passageway is around only 1.5 meters. So we can draw a conclusion that driving rack system have a much higher utilization of the warehouse.
Hello Sam, thank you for explaining this drying racks. But I think this drying racks is very similar with the pallet racks. As you say, is the best square utilization for this one is the better than the pallet racks. May I know, can you tell our client more advantage of this drying rack?
Yeah, like I said before, the main difference is this driving rack system can save the space of the warehouse. But meanwhile, the cost of them is relatively higher. So we will offer you the solution based on your exact need. So don't worry. Okay, let's move on to the next part.
Yes. And I saw there's a lot of the friends come to our live, so welcome your friends. Just leave your email if you have any question or want to know the warehouse. Please leave your email. We will contact you soon. And in my bag, yes, you can see it is very big. With this warehouse is the mezzanine system rack. It's so many clients have the high warehouse. They will choose this one because they can building like the 2-layer, 4-layer, 3-layer, and also can with the warehouse rack. So this one is also very popular. So if you guys choose this one, please leave your email for us. We will also make the solution for you. Now my colleague Sam will introduce you guys the details. Hello Sam, can you introduce the mezzanine rack system to our client?
Yes, of course. So we need to figure out one point that in what condition we will prefer the mezzanine above the pallet rack. Usually, when your goods is not suitable for the pallet rack, then we will think about mezzanine as a choice. You see, this is our sample mezzanine. It is a overall mezzanine. It is a combination. It is a combination of several measurements. And this part we usually call it a mezzanine platform. When you look at the structure of this, you will find that upper there is empty space. And above the floorboard, there is always empty space too. That is to say, for a like a 8-meter warehouse, we can build a mezzanine platform at the 3-meter floor height. In these cases, we have a double floor, so your warehouse utilization will be doubled. For the floorboard, we can choose it's the plywood and the galvanized steel. Both of them is very durable. And you might be interested why there is a rack here, because this is the other product is the mezzanine rack. In this mezzanine rack, we can have a passageway here. Okay, please come close. We can have a passageway here. This passageway, we can work on here and we can put directly the goods on the shelves. And we can put directly the goods on the shelves. Usually the passageway is not wise because when we use the manpower to load and unload the goods, we don't require a very big passageway. Or in other ways, when we still use the forklift to load the goods, then the passageway can be relatively wider, such as 3 meters or 4 meters. Okay. So Hebe, do you think there's another questions that our customer will be interested in?
Yes, I got the question for the mezzanine warehouse. Hello Sam, I saw the floor manual which have option for the floor.
You mean the option for the floorboard?
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Yeah, as you can see, there's plywood and galvanized steel. And in our cases, this is double pieces plywood with the total amount 30 millimeter. And the galvanized steel, usually if we would like to use solid on the floor, then we will add some strengthened rib that will be more strong. So it's based on our client's need.
Yes, have other question. Have client confused with if they want build the mezzanine rest like that? How to build like this? What you will support to us?
You mean if our client asks us to offer a solution for them?
Yes.
What information they need to provide?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good question. You see, when we got an inquiry from our client, we need to know the above questions such as the length and the width of the area. It would be better if our client can provide the warehouse plan to us so that we can decide more convenient. With the length and width, we can have the total area of the mezzanine. And the other question is about the load capacity of the floor. You see, our regular floor can load 300 kilogram per square meter or 500 kilogram per square meter. In some cases, our customer will require maybe 1 ton load capacity. We can handle this either. And the next question will be the floor height. Usually, we suggest make the floor height the half height of the warehouse. So for a 7 meter high warehouse, it will be better to make it 3 meter to 4 meter floor height. With those questions, we can decide a layout for you. Then you can review our layout, and if you need any revise, we can do the revise for you. Then we send a quotation, then we can finalize the deal.
Yes, thank you, Sam, for explanation for this mezzanine warehouse rack. And you guys, if have any interesting, you also can leave your question or your email to us. We will reply you soon. And we are going to introduce the last of our warehouse rack. The camera come close. As you guys can see, this one we call the cantilever rack, and is composed with the uprights and the beams. So this one is suitable for the fabric, for the long fabric, for the wooden, for the long stuff that can hold in there. So if you guys also interested in this warehouse rest, my colleague Sam will tell you more detail of that.
Yes, this is our sample cantilever rack. You can see the arm. The arm is extremely strong. For this arm, I think it can hold around 1 ton or 1.5 ton per arm. In some cases, our customer will ask for the cantilever racks to load their car. So the mezzanine arm length, we can make it around 2 meters. Around 2 meters, and you can see the base. We use the H-beam. It is a very strong material, so that have a better loading capacity. Now we can do a measurement of the arm. So this arm length is 80. This arm length is 80 centimeter, which is a very regular arm length for cantilever racks. So for the cantilever inquiry, we usually need the arm length and the cantilever rack height and the load capacity, that we can work out the quotations for you. Okay, so much for the cantilever racks. If you have any questions or you are interested to the cantilever rack, please leave your email to us.
Yes. Hello, welcome the new friend, and we are introduce the light, medium warehouse rest and the parallel rest and the cantilever rest and drying rest and mezzanine warehouse rest. If you guys have any interest, just leave your email. And we are going to finish the live show. Bye bye.
See you.
See you again.